Writing from the Heart, the Artistry of Living. I'm Suzy Vance, and I'm back here at Paladin again with Beth and Janet. Beth.
Hi.
Hi. What do you do with Paladin?
I am the transportation director. So what I do is I oversee our fleet of vehicles, and then I have 15 people underneath me that help service the community. Yep, and drive. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a lot to keep track of.
It is a lot to keep track of. Yes, it is.
And they're hauling around a number of people at a time, right?
Right. Yeah. We have in the morning and the afternoon, we take care of our Paladin individuals that come to day services here in our Michigan City office.
So that's people who are in families out there.
Right.
Who come and stay here for the day.
Right. Yes.
Awesome.
And then during the time that they're here, I have to have something for my drivers to do. So we do non-emergency medical transportation. So that means that we're taking mainly the elderly of the community to their doctor's appointments and dialysis appointments and cancer treatments and groceries.
Anybody can call up and ask for this?
Yes, you have to be 60 or older.
Uh-huh.
We run off of grants. So the grants stipulate you have to be 60 or older. But if you also have insurance that covers transportation, then you can be pretty much any age. But for our grants, you have to be 60 or older.
And so how do we find out about you if we're 60 or older?
Call the Michigan City office.
And the number is?
I'm not sure.
219-874-4288.
Thank you, Janet. So they just call that number, make an appointment, and somebody comes and picks them up and takes them where they need to go?
Pretty much. Yep, it's pretty much that easy. We have a few questions that have to be asked, but for the most part, yep.
What are those questions like, just so people don't call you if they can't answer those questions?
It's very simple. We need a date of birth. We need, obviously, your address. If you're in a wheelchair or not, just so we know what kind of, all of our vehicles are handicapped accessible. But so we know, so we can give the drivers a heads up that, okay, if you're in a wheelchair, we want to make sure that the lift is ready to go for when you come outside your house.
This is amazing.
Yes.
Because you're bringing people here and then you're taking advantage of the time that's downtime
Right.
for those people.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
We keep very busy. We run about 100 trips a day, and that doesn't include bringing people back and forth to Paladin.
What does that mean?
Well, in the morning, I've got 5 vehicles that are dedicated to Paladin individuals that run between 6:30 and 8 o'clock in the morning, and then 3 to about 4:30, 5 o'clock at night.
And other than that, it's appointments or groceries
Right.
or things that you need help with.
Right. Yeah.
What happens when it snows?
Depends on how bad the snow is.
Mm-hmm.
We will continue to run unless the government starts shutting down streets, and then we will shut down. But, if you've ever been on a continuous care medical appointment like our dialysis patients,
You don't want to miss
stop.
those.
No, we run on holidays. If the building's closed, like Labor Day's coming up.
Yeah.
I will have 3 of my staff out running dialysis patients because their appointments don't get canceled. The dialysis continues to run, so we continue to run.
Run, Beth, run.
Yeah, pretty much. And I look very forward to the weekends because I am very tired by the time the week's over with.
Well, I hope you rest up for Monday.
Yeah, we do.
Are you going to have? You're not going to have an extra long weekend.
I do. I can my drivers will be out, but if they need me, they have ways to get in touch with me, and I have access to computers. So yeah, I'm kind of on call.
But you're going to have a good holiday weekend, Labor Day.
Yes.
Right.
Gonna try to, yes.
And Janet,
Yes.
What do you do at Paladin?
I am over the Respite and PAC program, and I'm also over the kids program.
Respite?
Yes. So Respite is like a relief for the caregiver or the guardians. So the individuals either come to us or we go to them. We take them out into the community. If they have places that they want to go, if they want to even go grocery shopping, stuff like that. Every month I make a calendar of activities that they can choose from, or if they don't want to do anything on the calendar, they can do something on their own with
And
their
this
staff.
is so the caregivers.
Yep, sometimes even they need a break from their caregivers, honestly. So it's nice for both parties.
That's great.
And then PAC services is participant assisted care. So those individuals usually stay in the home or they live alone and they just need a little extra help from staff from either grocery, money management, or just to get out in the community.
That is lovely.
Yeah.
Who thought of this? Who thought of all these things? I mean, here we are, and those of us who are not quite as challenged run around in the world and do all these things with ease and effortlessness, supposedly.
Yeah.
And there are people who need this help.
Mhm.
And what a wonderful, how do we sign up for you?
So we are on the BEADS waiver, which is the Bureau of Disability Services.
Okay.
You can contact Brittany Persons, who is our intake specialist. Any respite referrals, any PAC referrals, any children referrals, it all goes through her. And we look at the documents, and from there they contact me.
And you then,
I look into everything to see if I have any staff availability. Unfortunately, we are all short on staff, so sometimes there might be a wait list, but I try to
move it along.
Yeah.
That's great. So how did the two of you end up here doing what you do? Beth, I'm going to let you do first.
Okay. Well, I was with LaPorte City Transport. I was overseeing their organization for the last 4 years. And then Steve Hobby asked me if I was looking for a different job and wanted me to come over here and work.
Ooh, the port's lost.
Yeah. So I'm here. And prior to all of that, my background is actually in emergency dispatch. So I spent several years doing dispatching that way. So that helps keep things coordinated with all of my drivers.
So aside from the wonderful personality of Steve, what is it that triggered your interest in making that shift?
It keeping the same skills that I had learned, because when I went to transport, I got in right as COVID was starting. So yeah, I had to learn, and not having known anything about transportation, I had to learn everything remotely. And when Steve and I talked, and he said, "You're pretty much doing about the same thing, but it's not as stressful." And I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. So yeah, I left my cushy government job and came here.
And this is now your cushy,
Yeah, not-for-profit job.
and we know how cushy those are.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's as cushy. I think I'm doing more hours here than I was at transport, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the staff. I enjoy the individuals throughout the building, the elderly that we talk to on the phone. I've got an amazing team. I just told them this morning, I don't tell them enough, but I have a fantastic team of drivers that they're always willing to help each other. They do everything. I don't see them as much because they're out busy throughout the entire county, but yeah, I have a great team, which makes my job easier.
Awesome.
Yep,
I'm
it
so
is
happy
awesome
to hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And how about you, Janet? What brought you here?
So actually one of my friends, her brother attends services here in LaPorte, and she introduced me to Respite. So I applied for a job here, and I applied for the Respite department, and I've been working there for the past 4 years, I think. And then I truly just love it. I love working with the individuals. It's fun to do things with them and to get them out in the community and seeing them so happy and enjoying the activities we do. It's great.
So this can be what I'm going to call momentary respite. It can be just one thing a day, but can it be longer than that if somebody needs a real vacation?
So before we had a respite house where the individuals would be able to stay overnight. But currently we do not have anything available. However, if the caregiver wanted to get an Airbnb or something, we can staff that individual with overnight care.
Oh, that's interesting. How long is your most respite care?
So usually our respite runs from normally from 3 to 7 because we usually have activities after the individuals are done at day program. But we can also do respite in the morning, evening, but currently we just cannot do overnights unless they have a place.
Great. Thank you very much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Any plans that are shifting or any fantasies that you have about what could shift or what could be different or not?
I mean, I would love to have like an area for the respite people. Since we don't have the house anymore, we're kind of in limbo. We're in the gym.
And this means a place for the people who you're serving to be for longer periods of time while their caregivers can breathe a little.
Yes. Just to like have a place where they can even chill and relax, like having furniture, almost like a second home for
Right.
them. Because I know that a lot of the individuals miss that, being able to kick back, watch TV, play games, almost just coming home away from home. So.
Well, I wish you great expansion and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And if you need any of these services, you know to call Paladin. Thank you very much. See you next time.